Dominion. Number 6, Mississippi State against the winner of Temple and Oklahoma. Number 3, LSU against Northeastern. Louisville as a 7 against number 10, St. John's. And number 2, Michigan against Abilene Christian. Interesting.
Stupid. How is Michigan a 2 seed? That's ridiculous.
Well, they just deserve it.
They just don't have the quadrant 1 wins to be a 2 seed.
Yes, they do.
Nope. Can't lose to Iowa. Iowa's the worst team in the Big Ten.
You said that about Indiana, too, before you lost them, so.
No, Indiana's one of the best teams in the Big Ten, so.
No.
Indiana's a top 10 team in the Big Ten.
All right, let's move into the South region. You guys can go through that. I have Duke as the number 1 seed in the South, playing Farley, Dickinson or Prairie View A&M as the 16, Iowa as the 8, and Baylor as the 9, Mississippi State as the 5, St. Mary's as the 12, Wisconsin as the 4, playing Northern Kentucky as the 13. Watch the upset there. Northern Kentucky is a very good team, one of the best conference winners there is. 6, Marquette playing 11, New Mexico State. New Mexico State dominates the WAC every year. And it's unfortunate that they beat GC last night. I'd love to see Grand Canyon in the tournament. Hey, Mike.
What?
We're offline.
I know. I'm recording a video. Calm down.
Okay. Should I keep going?
Yes.
Okay. Houston as the 3, playing Harvard or Yale as the 14. Nevada as the 7, playing Ohio State as the 10. That's ridiculous. That's absurd. How do you have Nevada in the bracket? Oh, I originally had Ohio State at an 11, but because of the matchups and conferences and stuff, it was Michigan State and Michigan both being 2 seeds. I had to move them around, and they ended up as a 10. And then Kentucky as a 2, playing Colgate as a 15.
Okay. I have Duke as a 1 seed, as my 1 seed, versus Iona, the winner of Iona and NC Central. Wofford is my 8 seed, playing Minnesota.
Okay.
What?
Okay.
Okay.
That's a little low for Wofford, don't you think?
I don't care. I just put them where they fit.
If Wofford was a big conference, they'd even be a 3 seed.
Blah.
They would barely make the tournament if they were in a big conference.
Blah, 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 blah.
Wofford's going to the Final Four this year. I'm calling it. Okay.
Okay, I got Wofford, and they're playing number 9 seed VCU. That's a big game.
Did you say BC?
No, VCU. Virginia Tech is my...
You have BC in your bracket. Unbelievable.
Holy... Shut the hell up and let me say my bracket. My 5 seed Virginia Tech versus 12 seed St. Mary's. 4 seed Kansas versus 13 seed Vermont. 6 seed Nevada versus 11 seed Oregon.
That is absurd.
3 seed Purdue, 14 seed Harvard. 7 seed Seton Hall, 10 seed Minnesota. 2 seed Kentucky and 15 seed Abilene Christian.
How do you have Nevada in your bracket? We can't be having that.
I like their talent a lot. They got some good talent on that team, unlike Michigan and Michigan State. They both don't have talent, but Michigan has more talent than Michigan State. So
that's just not true.
You got to look at the NBA talent. They got some good NBA talent on that Nevada team.
Okay, they still have no good wins.
Listen, unlike you, I'm projecting what the committee's going to do. You're just projecting what you want the bracket to be.
That's right. I'm predicting what I want.
All right, then.
Anyways, I also had Duke as my 1. They're playing Farley Dickinson or Prairie View A&M. Never heard of them. I had Baylor as my 8, playing Old Miss as the 9. Let's see. I had K-State as the 5, playing St. Mary's as the 12. I had Kansas as the 4. Playing the Bonnies at 13.
Okay, Kansas would not play Kansas State in the second round.
What did you say?
Kansas would not play Kansas State in the second round.
Oh, did I say K-State as the 5?
Yeah.
Oh, shit. Did not mean to say... Shoot, sorry. I did not mean to say K-State. I meant Auburn. I'll throw Auburn into there.
All right.
Down to my 6. You don't have St. Louis then? I even put St. Louis, and I didn't even include St. Bonaventure because I know St. Louis is the tournament team. Well, St. Bonaventure right now is the higher seed.
Well, I picked St. Bonaventure to win the A10 tournament, so that was my hot take from like 10 weeks ago.
It is true. Let's see. I got Buffalo as my 6th seed playing St. John's. I know Chris will love that one. That's just terrible. That's ridiculous.
Yeah, Buffalo shouldn't even make the tournament, even though they won their conference tournament. They shouldn't even be in.
I have Buffalo in the bracket. Down at 6.
I have Buffalo as a play-in 16 seed.
I have Texas Tech playing UC Irvine. We got Nevada playing VCU, and then Tennessee playing Abilene Christian.
He has Nevada as a 7 seed?
Yes.
Wow.
That's way too high.
That's way too low. They should be a 2 seed.
I have Nevada as a 8 seed. I was contemplating putting them as a 6 or a 5, but throw back to like a month ago when Alex said Nevada was a 2 seed. Listen, times have changed. I still have them going very far. A lot of good teams.
I still have them in the Final Four. They're just going to go from the 6 seed. That's all.
I have them in my at least the Sweet 16. Okay.
You're saying that Nevada's going to beat Kentucky in the second round.
Yes.
All right.
Well, Nevada will be playing Washington in the first round of the NIT because they're going to be in the 8 in the NIT, 18 in the NIT.
You kidding me? They'd be lucky to make the CBI. What are you talking about?
That's right. All right. Throw back to the beginning when Mike said he was on the Nevada bandwagon.
What are you talking about?
All right. So I also went Duke, playing the winner of Iona and North Dakota State. I have Baylor, my 8, playing number 9, Florida. Number 5, Iowa State, playing number 12, St. Mary's. Number 4, Purdue, playing 13, New Mexico State.
That's ridiculous. How do you have Purdue as a 4 seed?
I just don't. You can't lose to Minnesota in the conference tournament.
Yeah, you know what? They had a better regular season record than Michigan, and they beat Michigan. So
They did not beat Michigan.
yes, they did.
No, they didn't.
Last year they did.
Oh wow, last year.
Listen, the committee puts all these data points, and everything is accounted for. So Purdue's better than Michigan. They had a better record, better team. They just checked out of the tournament. That's all. When you win the regular season, you just don't care about the conference tournament. That's what happened.
That's not true.
You refused. You refused to you concede your point when you know I'm right.
No.
Texas Tech did the same thing. They checked out.
No, keep going. All right, number 6, Maryland against the winner of UCF and Creighton. UCF is an 11. Yep. The America's not a good conference.
How did you? I'm shocked you had UCF in the tournament. To be honest with you.
I was really tempted to put Georgetown in there ahead of them, but I need to include them. Okay. Number 3, Florida State against the winner of Harvard and Yale. Number 7, Seton Hall against number 10, Alabama.
Jesus.
Number 10, Alabama. Yep.
I think he means the number 8 seed Alabama in the NIT.
Well, Alabama beat Ole Miss in the conference tournament, so they got to be my bracket.
Okay.
The 15th seed is Bradley, and you guys are really going to like what I have as my 2 seed here. Virginia! Okay.
You are on crack. Hey, you and Bill Walton are more and more alike every time you talk.
Nope. Virginia is 2 seed. They've proved it all season. They can't win a big game. Virginia choke is here.
Yep.
Tournament.
That's right. They couldn't. Yep, they couldn't beat Maryland. Couldn't beat North Carolina. Yep.
Well, I'm sorry. You can't go out like that in the ACC tournament. The Virginia choke.
Yes, you can. Yes, you can. You absolutely can.
They will be a 2 seed.
Doesn't mean anything. Why would you playing? Virginia had nothing to play for in the ACC tournament.
Yes, they did. They had a 1 seed to play for. Now they're
Listen, Virginia beat Florida State by 40 in the regular season. They weren't motivated to play.
Yes, they were. A title was on the line.
They're like, why do we have to play this crappy team in the tournament? We already beat them by 40. We're not even going to try. That's what happened.
Well, I just know the Virginia choke is here. Tony Bennett's not a good coach.
I just think the Virginia choke came early, and now they're over the choke, and now they're going to win the national championship.
That's a good point. That might be possible. All right. The Midwest region. Go ahead. The Midwest.
No, we're doing the West one.
Nope, we're doing the Midwest because we're going in the order of Chris's 1 seeds, apparently. In the Midwest, I have North Carolina as the 1, playing Gardner-Webb as the 16. Ole Miss as the 8, who I like a lot. Don't be surprised if they upset UNC in the second round, playing UCF as the 9. Auburn as the 5. That's way too high for Auburn, but their stats say that's what they are, so that's what maybe we'll put in that. They probably shouldn't be in a tournament. The playing game was Temple and St. John's. Kansas has the 4, playing UC Irvine as the 13. Wofford as the 6, playing the A-10 champion. 11. Texas Tech as the 3, Old Dominion as the 14. Cincinnati as the 7, playing Minnesota as the 10. And Tennessee as the 2, playing Montana as the 15.
Not bad. I've got Tennessee as my 1 seed because I don't like North Carolina.
Yeah, Tennessee.
Well, I've got North Carolina as a 5 seed, so.
Did you see Joe Lunardi said that if Tennessee wins the SEC championship today, that Gonzaga should be moved to the 2 line?
He did not say. He did not say that.
Yes, he did. He said Gonzaga can be moved to the 2 line.
I really hope so. I don't want to play Gonzaga, so. Anyways, Virginia versus Gardner-Webb is my 16. Washington is my 8 seed against Utah State as my 9. Kansas State, my 5 seed, versus Liberty, my 12. Villanova's my 4 seed. They play St. Bonaventure. Buffalo, my 6 seed, and they play the winner of Baylor and St. John's, the play-in game. Texas Tech is my 3 seed. They play Old Dominion. Cincinnati's my 7 seed. They play TCU. Michigan State is my 2 seed, and they play Bradley.
Wait. Okay. Tennessee's your number 1 seed in this thing, right?
Yeah.
Okay, good.
Alright, I got UNC as my 1. They will be playing Gardner-Webb as the 16. Let's see. I had Syracuse, Chris's favorite team, as my 8.
They're a good team.
They're not a good team, but they pull some BS every year in the tournament, so you never know.
Well, they're not going to play another ACC team in the second round, but okay.
Oh, they could. Fine. If you really don't like it, I will slide them down to my 10 seed.
Okay, fair enough. Keep going.
Keep going?
Yeah.
Alright. So now I have to change this. So now I have Iowa. They will be playing Minnesota as... No, not Minnesota. Utah State as the 9. Let's see, I have... Where did it go? Where did it go? Well, I'll skip the 5 ones, but I forgot who I had as my 5. And they're playing Liberty. Then Wisconsin as the 4. be playing Old Dominion as the 13. Mississippi State as the 6. They will be playing Ohio State. Houston as the 3, playing Northern Kentucky. I have Wofford as my 7, playing number 10, Oklahoma. That's a little high in my opinion, but I'll put him there. And then Michigan State, playing Bradley as well. Still missing my 5, but I don't know where it went.
Okay. All right. My number 1 seed in the Midwest, Michigan State.
Jesus.
Playing Prairie. You know what's bad with the Michigan State fans even telling you that they shouldn't be a 1 seed. They're a 1 seed.
I thought you said no projecting.
I'm projecting my bracket.
Oh, you can project and I can't? That's bullcrap.
And Michigan State looks like they're going to have a little rematch in Syracuse in the second round.
Oh, yes.
Number 8 Syracuse, they take on number 9 Utah State. Syracuse would beat Michigan State.
Oh, come on. That's way too high for Utah State. How did they even make the tournament?
Well, they won the conference tournament. I'll give them credit.
What? They should be playing Buffalo in the play-in 16 game.
I'm surprised Chris put down Fire saying they beat Nevada. So, well, Nevada's a terrible win.
Exactly. Actually, beating Nevada brings your resume down.
That's right. Well, but Chris hates Nevada so much when any team comes out of the Mountain West other than them, he loves them so much. That's right.
No, he just hates every non-power conference.
Except the Big East.
Okay, well, the Big East is a Power 6.
No, it's not. The American is part.
The guy in the committee, it is.
The American is part of the Power 6.
All right, number 5, Kansas, playing the winner of St. Louis and St. Bonaventure. I think it's St. Louis. It's going to be St. Louis. Number 4, Villanova, playing Georgia State. Number 6, Cincinnati, playing Oregon.
How do you have Cincinnati as a 6?
Or do you have them?
7.
Oh, boy. Well, I think they're going to beat Houston today, so I'm projecting.
Oh, okay.
All right. Number 3, Texas Tech against Vermont.
What?
Number 7.
That's way too low for Vermont. Way too low.
What?
You have Vermont as a 14? Yeah.
I do too, Chris. It's okay.
That's ridiculous.
Yeah, that's pretty dumb.
That is absolutely absurd.
I had him as a 12 before I had to mess around to fix it. Okay. Number 7, Minnesota, playing number 10, TCU.
What? You have Minnesota as a 7 seed?
Yep.
What are you smoking?
Well,
they deserve it.
And so, in Chris's eyes, they just
after beating Purdue, they deserve it.
No, they don't. They barely deserve a 10 seed. Are you kidding me?
They deserve it.
They lost to Rutgers.
Rutgers is a good team, according to you.
Yeah, they are, but still, according to everybody else, they aren't. They lose to everybody.
Well,
I think they've lost to every team in the Big Ten, Minnesota.
Kentucky playing Colgate, 2-15.
That's ridiculous.
All right. The West region, final region, and then we'll make our final 4 picks. In the West, Gonzaga is the 1, North Dakota State is the 16, Utah State is the 9, Iowa State is the 5, playing Murray State is the 12. I like Iowa State a lot. Virginia Tech is the 4. I was tempted to have them play Old Dominion, but decided to keep my breath real. So Virginia Tech playing Vermont as the 13. Buffalo as the 6, playing Oregon as the 11, who should not even, I don't care if they won the conference, they shouldn't even be in. They should make exemptions for that to be not in this tournament. Florida State as the 3, playing Old Dominion as the 14. Maryland as the 7, playing VCU as the 10, and Michigan State playing Bradley in the 215 matchup.
Okay. I've got Gonzaga against North Dakota State, my 116. Syracuse and Iowa, my 8 and 9. My 5 seed, I've got Auburn taking on New Mexico State as a 12. I've got Florida State. Florida State is my 4, Northeastern as my 13. I've got Mississippi State as my 6, and they play the winner of NC State and Temple. Michigan is my 3 seed. They take on Northern Kentucky.
Oh, God. That's terrible.
No, it's not terrible. It's correct. I've got my 7 seed Marquette taking on Ohio State. I really like Ohio State in that matchup a lot. I would definitely take them. And then I've got where am I? Oh yeah, North Carolina is my 2 seed, and they take on Colgate.
See, I have Gonzaga playing Gardner-Webb. I had Baylor as the 8 playing. Why am I losing all my stuff? Playing, I think TCU. I think I had. Iowa State and New Mexico State. That could be an upset. I actually really like New Mexico State in that one. I have.
Do you like New Mexico State because they're in the same state as New Mexico and they beat Nevada?
You know, listen, I do not actually. They're a perennial tournament team. Every year they seem to win.
Yeah, unlike Michigan, they make the tournament every year.
Oh, really? Well, I'm also with Luke. I would have loved to see Grand Canyon in this, but
no, Grand Canyon sucks.
No, they should have gotten an at-large.
No.
No, I'm just joking. Let's see, I had Virginia Tech playing Georgia State. Buffalo, that's my 6. We wanted to move them higher, but they're playing the 11th seed play-in. I think I had Arizona State and TCU, I believe. Florida State.
So that's TCU twice in the West bracket.
Oh, did I? Oops. I meant St. John's. Maybe. Florida State and Old Dominion. I had Cincinnati playing.
Wait, you have Florida State as a 3 seed?
Yeah.
Oh, God.
I do too.
Oh, God. What is wrong with you people?
Mike, you should have them as a 2 seed, according to Reese Davis.
Where are they? Where are they in my bracket? I don't even know where I put them. Oh, they're somewhere.
And the 7th, they're playing Oregon at the 10, and then Kentucky's playing Bradley, I think was the last 15. Kentucky could have been a 1, but I think the 1 seeds are too strong.
Yeah, I agree. The 1 seeds are just way too strong.
And for my 1 seed, I have Seton Hall.
No, they were 7 in myself.
Oh, my bad. I meant to say DePaul. My bad. Oh, Providence. Don't forget about them. Ed Cooley's got them rolling. Oh, but wait. Marquette, one of the best teams, best player in America, Marquette.
All right.
Butler! I got Butler as my 1.
Tennessee is my 1 seed in the West. Playing Gardner-Webb. We have Ole Miss is my 8, playing number 9 NC State.
Number 9, NC State?
Yep.
They haven't beaten anybody.
They're a really good team. They've beaten some good teams this year.
They have one win this year.
Well, doesn't matter. They have talent.
They're 1-10.
Well, doesn't matter.
They won games.
Okay. They're not a good team. Okay.
They're a good team.
They don't beat anybody.
Okay, Wisconsin is by 5, playing number 12 Murray State. Number 4 Virginia Tech playing number 13 UC Irvine. Number 6 Auburn against number 11 Ohio State. Number 3 Houston against number 14 Northern Kentucky. Number 7 Iowa against
what?
number 10 Buffalo.
Are you on crack? How do you have Iowa as a 7 seed? I understand you're all about the power conferences. That is ridiculous. Iowa is 4 miracle shots away from being out of the tournament. Completely.
They deserve it. They know how to win.
They should have went 7-13 in the Big Ten this year.
I'm sorry, they just know how to win.
No, they don't know how to win. Because they got blown out by Michigan. They get blown out by Illinois. They get blown out by every team they play.
Nope.
And they falter at the end of the year. Remember a couple years ago, they were the number 1 ranked team in the nation in like January. They finished as a 7 seed. I don't think that's ever happened in the history of this tournament. They had the number 1 team in the country go. They went like 1-8 in their final 9 games and finished as a 7 seed. How pathetic is that? They need to be fired. Bring in Fred Hoiberg. Fire McCaffrey. He's terrible. 7 seed my ass.
All right. Well, they're playing number 10 seed Buffalo.
Oh. Yeah, the 10 seed to be favored by about 7.5 points in that one.
Well, that's a little high for me. Buffalo's really not that good of a team. And then number 2 Gonzaga playing number 15 Montana.
Number 2 Gonzaga. Okay.
Yep.
I'm surprised Luke didn't have Loyola Chicago as that large.
Like how 16 team at that large. I was thinking about putting them in there. All right. Final topic of the day. Who, according to your bracket, you take it from your bracket, who's going to the Final Four? Duke, Kentucky, LSU, and Wofford.
LSU?
Yep.
Wait, say it again?
Duke, Kentucky, LSU, and Wofford.
Okay. I knew I should have kicked you off the show a couple months ago. That is ridiculous.
It's always one team that's seeded like 6 to 11 and makes the run to the Final Four. And this year, it's going to be Wofford.
That is ridiculous.
No, it's not.
That is ridiculous.
That's terrible.
I like it, Luke. I like it.
BCU. Well, I'm really going to be interested to hear Alex's Final Four. Will he have one team from Power Conference? I don't know.
All right, my turn. In the East region, my Elite 8 game is between Virginia and the 10 seed Florida. I've got the 10 seed Florida going to the Elite 8. I really like them a lot. I've got Virginia winning that, so Virginia's my first Final Four team. Out of the South region, this is a pretty good region. You got some good teams. I think Duke will be in the Elite 8, and I think Duke will play Kentucky. The 1 and 2 seeds will play in the Elite 8, and I've got Duke winning that game. Just based on this bracket, I've got Duke in the Final Four. The Midwest region, I've got Kansas State, the 5 seed, beating Tennessee in the Sweet 16, getting to the Elite 8. And they will play Texas Tech, who had just defeated Michigan State in the Sweet 16. And I've got Kansas State beating Texas Tech. I got Kansas State in the Final Four.
Yeah, without Dean Wade.
Yep. Yep, Dean Wade, I don't care if he's back or not. Still a very good basketball team. And in the West region, I've got Michigan getting upset by Northern Kentucky in the first round. Northern Kentucky then loses by 40 to Marquette. To NC State, because NC State or Temple will upset Marquette. And I've got Gonzaga and North Carolina. My Elite 8, I've got Gonzaga. So my Final Four is Virginia, Duke, Kansas State, and Gonzaga.
All right. I have Virginia, I have Gonzaga. I got...
Nevada.
Yes, that is one of them. And, you always got to pick like a 3 or 4 seed. So I'm going to go with, I believe this is out of my Midwest, Texas Tech. That is that's a valiant pick. But, I'm going to go with Houston. Good pick. That's terrible. I do like Wofford in my Elite 8 as well. Wofford was in the first round. Nasty. That's so bad. All right. Fletcher McGee is one of the best players in this tournament. All right.
Fletcher McGee is nasty.
The Elite 8 in the East region will be, I think the 1 and 2 seeds are going to make it there. I think it's going to be North Carolina and Michigan. And North Carolina will win and go to the Final Four from the East. In the South, I have Iowa State against Seton Hall in the Elite 8. Not so bad. Okay, and Seton Hall will go to the Final Four.
Jesus Christ.
Who will they be playing? Who will they be playing? Creighton? Okay. Or St. John's, who will somehow win their 11-seed play-in game and make a run to the Final Four. According to Chris. Okay, I have Villanova playing Kentucky in the Elite 8 of the Midwest. Then I've got Villanova going back to the Final Four. Wait, what did you see them as again? 4. Oh, okay. I forgot your rankings are terrible. Okay. And in the West, in the Elite 8, I have Tennessee going up against Iowa. And Tennessee going to the Final Four, and Tennessee's going to win the national championship. You were on something else. What did you say, Tennessee? Tennessee's winning the national championship. Okay. So let me get this straight. Your Final Four is Providence, DePaul, Butler, and Vega. Yeah. Okay. Okay. Anybody else have anything to say before the big game today and the selection show? Chris, you have the worst bracket by far.
No, I would just like to, say a prayer to all Michigan fans. I know they're about to get blown out again, and I really do feel bad for them because they just don't win any big games in any sport. I really do feel bad for them. To remind Michigan fans, Mark D'Antonio has, what does he have, 11 top 10 wins in the past, 5 years, and Michigan has 1. So, and basketball is basically the same thing. They can't win the big game, Michigan. And another big game, they'll lose.
Can't get to the Final Four. Really struggled to get to the Final Four.
Listen, when you play a bunch of nobodies to get to the Final Four, it doesn't really count. Doesn't count as a big game. John Beeline played one big game in that tournament. They got blown out by Villanova. So that was the only big game they played.
Well, Villanova, that was one of the greatest college basketball teams of all time. So.
No, I think Michigan just made them look good because Michigan wasn't a very good basketball team. That got really lucky getting to the Final Four.
Try to destroy Kansas round before.
I mean, you just look at the teams they beat. I mean, Loyola. Loyola's not a tournament team anymore. Florida State, barely a tournament team. Who else did they play? Texas A&M, not a tournament team. Houston, they lost their best player. And it was Montana was the worst tournament team I've ever seen in my life.
So, 239. Well, at least Michigan makes it out of the second round. So.
Well, Michigan didn't play a Hall of Fame coach in the second round, did they? Or at all? They played one Hall of Fame coach and lost.
We played one. We played Calvin Sampson.
No, are you kidding me? I think he still has sanctions, Calvin Sampson. Are you kidding me? He still got sanctions from his Indiana days, where he called recruits in the middle of the season.
Whoever the Montana coach is should be a Hall of Fame coach, just because they make the tournament every year.
Okay, yep, that's enough. We're ending it now.
All right, thank you for watching. We'll be back next week.
No.